Do 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 do. That sun is killing. Look at it. All you can see is our necks.
Next stream. Am I driving? I don't feel like it.
I'd say an hour, whatever, and then we'll just stop streaming. Or I can maybe drive through the stream, but you have to hold this.
See how it goes.
Somebody's liked it. Oh, that sun's fucking gonna be a dick. Oh, how the look? We can't stream like this. Man, we need to go the other direction. Where's the clouds when you need them? Hey everybody, if you're watching, we were driving from Asheville, North Carolina to Raleigh, North Carolina this morning, and we just saw a great concert in Asheville last night. The Mighty Snooper and Mutant Strain.
You're so good.
And hey, who's that? Vincent, what's up?
Hi, Vincent.
What's up, buddy? And the sun is right in our faces right now. Who's that? Captain Spaulding, dude, I haven't seen you here for a long time. How's it going? I'm sorry about the sun. I can't really see anything, and you can't see us because the sun's crazy right now. But hopefully it'll go bye-bye somehow. I don't see a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, we're kind of fucking that poor thing.
Howdy, y'all. So yeah, we'll be streaming for a little bit here. Now, tell me in the chat, and please forgive me, it's a little hard for me to read the chat because it's so goddamn small. But let me know in the chat if everything's coming through smoothly, if we have a good enough internet connection here. We are driving through the mountains of North Carolina, so it could be a little tricky, but we'll see what we can do. Thank you everybody for the likes already. It's very nice of you. That'll trick the algorithms into thinking that we are something to be watched here.
Or something to be watched.
That's it. Looks quite good. Okay, excellent. Look at how great my chin is lit up.
Right?
We have good chins. Who's that? I wish my eyes were better. I really do. I can't see that.
I'm driving, so I'm not going to try.
Oh, it's so hot in here. Christ. Okay, my chin is burning up.
We're going to have some weird sunburns on our chins.
It's so weird, the sun. Anyway, Snooper, we both have our Snooper shirts on. Because we're geeks like that. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a good morning or evening or wherever you're dealing with right now.
7:40 here.
Yeah, 7:40 in the morning here. We just had a wonderful breakfast at Mickey D's. And I'll show you here.
I couldn't do we go yesterday.
Bojangles.
Yeah. Bojangles for the first time.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Great. So anyway, here we are doing a drive-in stream, road trip live stream, and
hopefully it makes the drive go faster.
yeah, usually does. So let us know what you guys are up to right now. Is it morning for you? Where are you going? What are you doing on this beautiful Saturday? Now we are driving to Raleigh, North Carolina, to see a concert tonight, the Totally Tubular 80s Fest. It's got Men Without Hats, Tom Bailey, the Thompson Twins, Bow Wow Wow, the Tubes, Thomas Dolby, and some other bits and pieces, modern English. And we can't wait. And I've got already stuff pulled from my collection to get autographed tonight. And Jaelyn brought her Men Without Hats 7-inch sleeve to get signed. I'm still around just streaming different places other than the VC at the moment. Oh, Captain Spaulding, that's good to hear you're doing well and you're still streaming. Yep, I can't believe it's still a thing, YouTube, you know? We still do it. You know? I never would have imagined that I would have been streaming for years. But, yeah. Maybe I'm going to sit up here so it lights up my Snooper shirt real nice. Look at that.
Your head does.
Who needs it? This seatbelt really gets in the way aesthetically of my beautiful Snooper shirt.
You're right, you should take your seatbelt off so you can...
That's right. But officer, it was blocking my shirt graphic.
He hates Snooper.
So the beautiful Jaelyn is thankfully taking the driver's seat so that I could hold this damn stick camera thing. And hopefully we'll be crawling up into some adventure here. Now, yesterday, the drive here was really interesting. We left at 4 in the morning in Raleigh.
That's 1 a.m. my time.
1 a.m. her time, Seattle time. We left Raleigh yesterday for the drive, 4 a.m. and almost immediately, within 45 minutes of the drive or less, we were driving through some horrendous, pissed down thunderstorms, and it was raining so hard and so fast and furious. We were hydroplaning. It was real fun.
Windshield wipers couldn't go fast enough.
Windshield wipers could not keep up. I couldn't see anything in front of us. But
And the sun wasn't out yet either. So it was dark and
it was dark and rainy, and it was really great though. And we had some good experiences on the way here.
Yeah.
Beautiful drive through the mountains, and
Let's recap our day. It was a long day.
it was like 3 days in one yesterday.
Yeah. Thrifting.
We went thrifting our ass off, and I got some really cool stuff thrifting. Not only some records and CDs that are worth selling, but I got me, wish I could show it to you, but it's in my luggage. I got me a little plastic trash can
Oh my god.
that I'm really proud of. You know, it's the kind, the city trash cans that get picked up by the trucks, and but a little miniature green one. I can't wait to bring that home and put it on a shelf. And
I'd be digging through Goodwill bins for what, half an hour.
we were digging through these nasty, dirty, filthy human dander bins.
Stuff I do for you.
And the beautiful Jaelyn. It was great. We were like, kind of, our gag reflex was going because, oh, check this out, guys.
Our gag reflex. Is that what she said?
Our gag reflex
Michael,
was.
you don't have a gag reflex.
It was triggering our gag reflex to dig through those boxes of dirty, filthy human trash. But it was great. And I also found a bunch of plastic food, which I'm very proud of.
Talk about
Look at that view, you guys.
so pretty.
We're going to be driving through the beautiful mountainous region of North Carolina. Okay, Vincent's just getting ready for work. Hey, who's that? Record Man. What's up, Dave? How's it going? Nice to see you. Very good. Zeb! Hey, Pilmer, I noticed you mentioned some Devo news in a recent stream. I didn't watch it. Can you quickly tell me? Oh, I have no idea what stream you're talking about and what news you're talking about. I don't know.
That's a trick.
I can't think of anything really big that I've announced lately except for devotional stuff. We did announce a special guest, Nicole from Devo 2.0. She'll be there. We announced a really cool band, Macula Dog.
That's nice.
And in the next week or so, I hope to be able to announce some more bands and maybe another special guest. So keep you posted there. So yeah, Zeb, very cool to see you. Yeah, Zeb and Captain Spaulding, you guys haven't seen each other on a stream in a while, have you? Oh, Vincent, Vincent says, do you like that Tackhead CD? No, I was never a fan of Tackhead. I put it on eBay. I wasn't. There's certain industrial dance stuff that I don't really get into. Like, I never got into Tackhead or Front 242 or Nitzer Ebb. There was something about those bands that the beat was a little too predictable for me. A little too, I don't know, a little too white people dancey. Like very, very simple. And I think all those bands had kind of this macho kind of image, like guys with big muscles, trying to act hard, but I don't know. I liked weirder industrial bands like Skinny Puppy, Severed Heads, Controlled Bleeding, stuff that makes you your stomach turn a little bit and not make you feel like you want to punch somebody or play football.
So you know your life's down the drain.
Yeah.
Play football.
Of all the sports, football's the one I could watch because of the inertia involved and the physics. Like watching human bodies go through what equals 17 car crashes and oof. No wonder they get paid so much. Oh, now you guys know what kudzu is? I was telling Jaelyn here about kudzu. Jaelyn, this is the first time Jaelyn has ever been in North Carolina.
This part of the country in general.
This part of the country in general. And I was talking about kudzu, and kudzu is this very invasive vegetation, this vine-like stuff that takes over trees and yards and houses. It's very hard to get rid of. And you see a lot along the highways of southern roads. So I'm going to try to see some really good examples of it here and point them out to you. Man, what a great, look at the misty mountains over there.
This is so much nicer than the drive yesterday.
Look at that. Zooming down on those mountains for you guys.
Bridge.
I wonder if it's focusing. Yeah, it is, I think. Oh yeah, and this is Dash Cat. And don't be afraid. This look is not an upset look. He's not mad, he's not sad, he's just concerned.
He's just concerned for you.
And of course he's putting in the prayer time for you. But he's gonna guide us. He always guides us.
That's how we got here, monkeys.
That's right. Let me see. You call that a mountain, LOL?
Well, Michael does. I don't.
It's kind of mountain-esque.
That's a hill.
Man, I love Art Devo. Thanks for making it happen, Mr. Drummer. Get him to release a companion piece. Well, Zeb, that Art Devo was actually kind of a companion piece to all the other hardcore Devo era stuff that have come out over the years. And there's not a whole lot of that stuff left to release. I think we basically cleared out the Devo closet of stuff to release with that one. But I agree, it's a stellar example of Devo's early days. And I'm a fan of Art Devo, for sure. Now, let's go back to the beautiful Jaelyn driving here in our geeky-ass snooper shirts. And let me just say, the snooper people and the mutant strain people, all very lovely humans. They showered us with love and affection and rock and roll.
Everyone out here is so nice. Everyone in Seattle is just
Shaded.
like shut out. Yeah, closed off.
So last night, I'm after the show, outside the club, and I'm doing my geek thing by they're getting the guitar player from Mutant Strain to sign. Middle-aged black guy, and the guy looks at me. He's like, "Hey, are you Michael from Rabbit Salesman?" And Rabbit Salesman is a band that I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, when I was in high school and maybe the first year or two of college. And I couldn't believe somebody recognized me from that band. Nobody ever mentions Rabbit Salesman usually in public. And I just happened to have a Rabbit Salesman sticker. He was really happy. And his name, guess what his name was? Cricket. I was like, what? And he's like, I'm Cricket. I was like, I got a cat named Miss Cricket.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Cricket's his name. Oh, thanks for the likes, everybody. That helps the channel grow and infect more brains. Drive safe, thank you. Wait, who's that said that? Dr. October, all the way from, where are you now, Greece?
Wow.
Hell yeah, Dr. October. It's good to see you, brother. Mika. Getting sticky. Man, it's already humid out here for sure.
I can smell the humidity.
Smell the humidity. That's a good name for a band by Tom Petty, or an album by Tom Petty.
Smell the humidity.
Tom Petty's lost album, Smell the Humidity. Okay, we're gonna give you another view here. Look at this. Oh crap! Here we go.
We're mountaineering.
Look at this, guys. Oh yeah.
Mountains.
Look at that. Looks like a green screen. Doesn't look real. Oh, guys. Zoom out. You stupid camera, zoom out. All right, here we go.
Now it's just trees.
Oh man, we missed the big view.
Missed it.
Hey. Okay, who else is here? Yeah, Greece. Okay. Mika, I'm so glad. You know, Mika, I was so disappointed when I noticed the other weekend that you and the kid had streamed one Saturday, and I think I was downtown Raleigh or something. I was out doing something with somebody, and I just totally didn't even think to check to see if you guys were streaming. Bummed me out. I haven't seen one of your streams in a minute. But I hope you'll do something soon. Hopefully not tonight, because I got to go to a
Very busy.
80s festival tonight. But are you streaming tonight, by the way, Dr. October? Just curious. Oh my god, why is it so fucking hot in here?
Because I turned the heat up again.
Oh fuck. I'm like dying over here.
Michael likes the car
My-
ice cold, and I'm freezing.
My boobs are all sweaty.
I'm going into like comatose.
My boobs are sweaty.
What's it called when you die and your body gets all hard? Rigor mortis. Michael's put me in a rigor mortis over here.
Okay, hold on. Hi, pumping vinyl. William.
William.
Don't dox me, bro. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Hey,
We're actually driving to Greece.
what are you doing, William? This morning, what are you up to? Are you working on? You sell stuff on eBay, right, William? Is that part of what you do for a living?
We're back at Old Fort.
Just curious. But good morning, and thanks for joining us. We've just started this little road trip stream here, and as soon as I can get a good view of these mountains for you guys, I
think
will.
we're down at the
Let
mountain.
this ain't out of the no damn mountain.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna back right up.
We're gonna get some views, man. Don't be such a naysayer. Look at this. I'll show you a naysayer.
Hi.
The beautiful naysayer. Okay. Switch the cam.
Proud face here.
Okay, now
Keep the bar low. You're always gonna be pleased.
look at all the green.
It's lush out here. I like it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about road tripping out here on the East Coast is just the greenery you drive through. It's very pleasant and soul healing, life affirming,
Makes you think about everything.
and it's
you've
also
done.
belchy.
Yeah, it makes you perfect.
And
So pretty, it makes you gassy.
so pretty. Wait, say that again.
It's so pretty, it makes you gassy.
That's another Tom Petty album. Tom Petty with his lost album.
Makes your stomach
So
bubble.
pretty, it makes you get. Hey, there's some kudzu, you guys.
Cuts you. Oh yeah.
Look how it totally overtakes the trees.
Look at this thing.
Oh wait,
I don't think.
I missed it. I'm not really good at this camera stuff,
I
guys.
was gonna say we've got a amateur.
You think I've been doing this for years? Let's see. No streaming for a while. I am in the middle of moving to Greece, so I think the next stream will be late August, late September. Oh, good. I'll be around for that. All right, cool. Keep me posted, brother. William says, I think I'm doing a hip-hop live stream tonight. Hope you got some time. William, we're going to be at an 80s music festival. The beautiful Jaelyn and myself will be at an 80s music festival tonight. And we are on the guest list of the wonderful Men Without Hats band from Canada.
Oh, they're from Canada.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And they're really nice to us and getting us in. I haven't seen Ivan from Men Without Hats since 2014. And he remembered me and got us in, no questions asked. Well, he did ask a question. What the hell's your problem?
Did he?
No.
I was like, because I was gonna say, finally, someone's asking the real question.
Well, I got a list of them.
Yeah, they're never gonna be answered.
Yeah, there's no answer. Answerless. Okay, so
God won't fix that problem.
let's see here.
Jesus.
Let's see. Okay, hip hop stream for William, pumping vinyl. Yeah, William. I wish we could get together in a room sometime and just discuss hip hop and play hip hop for each other. I've got a lot of stuff I want to share with you because my era is certainly the '80s of hip hop. I liked some early '90s stuff, but that's about where my indulgence in hip hop stopped. Was like early '90s. But I do like some newer hip hop too, which I would love to hip you to in case you don't know them. But one day. Okay, so Dr. October, you're gonna send me a package after July 23rd. I'm excited about that, dude. I'm really excited about that. Thank you very much. Zeb says, hey, Pumpy, I always. Oh, you always stream when I'm in a deep sleep. I watch the replay. Okay, all good, Zeb. I admit I'm better to watch on double speed. Don't do double speed, you might get a heart attack. Just one dose is enough.
Oh, that window was down. That's what that was.
Oh, hell with that. That's why I was so
I fixed it.
sick in here.
That's why it was so humid. That one little crack. That's my old car behind us. Man.
That big manly Mustang. All right, well, the sun is a little brutal.
It's so pretty.
That's a nice little drive.
Yeah, because you're not driving.
It's nicer that I'm not driving. It's nice regardless. So what was so that rain yesterday, man? I swear,
I hope you captured it.
the sound of the rain hitting my car was a little alarming.
I took good video.
It was really loud. Yeah, she was so into that sound. She shot some video of it.
Well, when I was being home.
Oh yeah, Seattle, rainy Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Now usually, you guys, I have this camera on a tripod that's strapped down, but I'm just holding it this time, so a little wobbly, but so are we.
Mentally, physically.
But wow, hey,
Emotionally.
thanks for the thumbs ups. You guys are doing good with that today.
Who's on here?
Pumping Vinyls, Zeb, Vincent, Dr. October. I'm just telling Jaelyn who's here. Yeah, Vince, Dr. October. Who else was in
I
here?
don't know any of those people, I don't think.
Captain Spaulding. A lot of these people, Zeb, Captain Spaulding, they're early record bands here. They're early friends of my stream from years ago. Hell yeah. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is our little cute little road trip stream. On the way to another concert.
And then I gotta go home.
And then Jaelyn goes home tomorrow night. So we'll have a day to kind of semi-recover. And I'll have another day to play her a bunch of music, which she's not hip to yet.
Yep.
And we did pretty well with that yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot of synth pop got played yesterday on the trip. What are some of the bands that you remember me listening to?
I don't know, it's too early.
I can list them off. Freiheit.
Oh, I think they were my favorite.
Yeah, Freiheit from Germany. We also heard, who else?
Oh, it starts with an H.
Freiheit and,
It starts with an H and has like 5 letters. That's where my brain's at.
oh, well, I don't know that one off the top of my head, but Strange Advance. We heard Strange Advance. They're another Canadian band. We heard,
It was the girl
Hillary.
Hillary. That's what it was.
Yeah, Drop Your Pants and Kinetic and those songs. And then we heard some power pop, the Producers. We heard, shit, what else? A lot of stuff. Lots of synth pop.
Yeah, it was fun.
And the Boswell Sisters we played early in the morning.
That was a nice little vibe.
Mm-hmm.
To Raleigh.
Before we left the house, the other day, the day before yesterday, I played some Throbbing Gristle, the more synthy stuff. I played Was Not Was. I played other stuff. Can't remember. But yeah, I love being able to share music with somebody that.
I cried. Did you tell them I cried?
Oh, I was not going to tell him that, but I will now. So Jaelyn gets to my house.
Let's get the
The
door.
day before yesterday. I go pick her up at the airport around 6 p.m. So we get to my house around 7 or so, and we walk in. And you guys, speaking of my house, real quick, I'm finally going to do that, I guess they call them music room tour videos, but I'm doing a music house tour video, just to give you guys eyes on my entire house, really. And I shot part 1 of that video the day Jaelyn arrived, before she got there. So anyway, she walks into the house, the downstairs, and we start looking around, and she's kind of overwhelmed by all the music and records and posters and all kinds of stuff. And then we go upstairs, which is a real mind blower.
Yeah.
And we go upstairs, and she looks around, and she's kind of covering her mouth. She's kind of like
speechless.
in awe. And then we go to my closet, and we open my closet. My closet has thousands of t-shirts, nicely folded,
It's crazy.
and it's just a wall of t-shirts.
It
And
looked like a punk hot topic.
and I turn around, and she's actually weeping. Like there's tears, there's tears streaming down her face. And I'm like,
I was
why are you
jealous.
crying? She was like, because this is everything I ever wanted.
It's like, oh my god.
It was a great reaction.
Well, at least you know I was being genuine.
Yeah,
Right.
it was great. Nobody's ever wept, like for that reason
I should
anyway.
get a prize.
Nobody's wept about my house,
Oh my god.
unless I had them locked in the basement for months.
I'm honored to be the first. Not first person locked in your basement.
No, that's
Yet.
definitely
Trip's
not
not
the first.
over.
Yeah.
But,
Uh-huh.
man, it was overwhelming is an understatement.
Yeah, it was fun. Where's home for Jaelyn, says Dr. October. That's Seattle, Washington. Here, she can tell you about it herself.
I don't Not much to say. It rains.
What part of Seattle?
Downtown. Like,
Downtown.
a mile from the Space Needle.
And she works for Sub Pop Records. And she does a lot of rock and roll in her life.
Live, breathe, die rock.
Now, what's the next concert you'll be seeing after you get home?
Oh God. I don't even know.
But you have some stuff planned. So
Probably.
Pitted?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
It's Liam's other band. Downey Brothers.
Dr. October, I've always wanted to see how the Pilmer House looks like. Glad to hear you'll be making a tour vid. Yeah, it finally was time. I was waiting to get a certain piece of furniture for downstairs before I shot that video, and I finally did get that and finished decorating it right before Jaelyn got to town. So that was my impetus for shooting the tour video. So now I have to shoot the upstairs. When Jaelyn leaves, I'll shoot the upstairs video. Downstairs is completed. I just need to edit it. But it should be really interesting. So
It's gonna be nice to go back home though. No humidity.
yeah, I get you.
Dry heat.
Yeah. Oh, so after this 80s festival, guys, and after Jaelyn leaves to go home, I fly to New York City on Friday to see Emil and the Sniffers on Saturday, and then I come home on Sunday. So I'll be doing that with my friend Jeff Rowe. Jeff Rowe is in a band in North Carolina called Hank Sinatra, and we're flying up there and having a good old time. Might even meet up with my friend Nick Chisillo from Pennsylvania. He might meet us in New York, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm so sad. Emil and the Sniffers is in Seattle today.
Yeah,
I'm missing it.
yeah, but you have a chance to see him in Portland.
Yeah, they're doing a show with Cedar Kitty.
That's cool. Who just showed up here? Anybody? No? Double speed. Okay. So yeah, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining us for this little trip. The view ahead of us is not so interesting right now, but when it gets interesting, I will switch it over from our faces. Because speaking for myself, nobody wants to see my face. So
Everybody will see me.
look at that. There she is. Yeah. So Asheville.
Every town here is just Ville. Something Ville.
Yep.
Random names.
They love the Ville.
I love Ville.
Division of Prisons Facilities. That's where you're going.
Yeah, Michael took me to jail.
We tried to stay at a jail last night. Kind of. I really wanted it to be our hotel, but it wasn't. Okay, here's a kind of a mountainous thing coming up.
That's a hill.
Little hill covered
Little
with
hill.
covered with greenery.
Little hill.
Looks like there's an earthquake going on. It's shaky as hell.
This is a smooth road compared to some that we were on yesterday.
Man, at this time yesterday we were driving, well, earlier than this yesterday, we were driving through the biggest storm. It was crazy.
That sucked.
Lots of lightning. That was fun.
Yeah, I forgot about the
It was
lightning.
fun for me.
It's fun for you?
I like driving in inclement conditions.
I don't.
Yeah. I like driving in the snow and ice.
Does this have
Give the
four-wheel
car a
drive?
little wag every now and then. What?
Does this have four-wheel drive?
No, hell no. It's front wheel drive. I don't need no four-wheel drive for nothing.
Alright.
I probably need just one-wheel drive.
That will be your last words. One-wheel drive, just me driving in circles.
Yeah.
God,
Look at how little traffic there is out here. I love it.
for a Friday.
It's Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday.
Do you guys remember the Little Rascals episode where they sang about Saturday? It's Saturday, and I'm hitting and hot cha cha.
It's the only song we're listening to the entire Friday.
We're just gonna sing it.
Over and over and over.
Hey, guess who's here? It's Dash Cat, everybody. Looking a little bit concerned,
A little bit.
praying for you and your sins. And there's us. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we are.
We're a little triangle.
Mowing next 3 miles.
Little triangle on the trail of golden urine.
They're mowing.
Who's mowing?
I don't know.
Was there a sign that said mowing?
Yeah, they said they're mowing for the next 3 miles. Never
Joe,
seen-
Mo, Schmo.
Oh.
You know, one thing that was a little disappointing about Asheville was the lack of graffiti.
Yeah, I didn't see much.
In fact, there on the
Well, we
bridge,
also
on the
didn't-
bridge there, you can see where they painted over some graffiti.
We didn't explore much, but a lot of it was covered.
Yeah,
They were on top of
or
it.
canceled out,
Yeah.
unfortunately. everybody. Let's do this. Since I didn't stream this past Thursday because of our rendezvous in Raleigh, I would like to know from you handful of people watching right now, what is something positive that's happened to you since last Thursday? Not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before. Since a week ago, basically. Please, in the chat, type the word positive and then briefly describe to me something positive that's happened to you, something forward-moving, something that made you money, something that made you happy, something you got checked off your list, something. Let me know in the chat.
Do you ever say yours?
I do when I remember. Well,
Right,
of course, my positive thing since last week is the beautiful Jaelyn.
Oh my goodness.
And crying. Her
Crying,
eyes out.
me crying, yeah.
Rolling up in a fetal position and just weeping for
Oh,
hours.
that was dramatic.
Okay, well, maybe I embellished that a little bit, but she did cry with tears streaming down her face.
I did cry.
When she saw the rock and roll t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Let's see if anybody said anything positive here. No, I think everybody's asleep.
Yeah, you bored everybody.
Well, yeah, that's what I do.
You're good for it.
Nobody's had anything positive happen to them. But I mean, my last week was just full of positives. Got to see Snooper and Mutant Strain on the same bill.
That was awesome.
That was really cool. What great bands. The guitar riffs were stuck in my head all night and into this morning.
You said you found both those bands on the same day?
Yeah, I discovered both those bands, Mutant Strain, and I met the guy in Snooper, Connor, at the Sorry State Records Festival, 10-year anniversary festival, which happened, I believe it was last year or the year before, I can't remember now. But yeah, I met both those bands on the same, and now I'm seeing them both play together, and it was great. Such nice folks.
There's mowing.
Positive, says Dr. October. I arrived to Greece last Saturday. Man, yeah, it was from country to country. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Damn it! What's the country you lived in, Dr. October? It starts with a B.
It's Doc's home again.
B. All right. It starts with a B. It's
Bolivia.
no. Oh, Hungary. That's right. Sorry, Hungary. B H. You know, whatever. They look almost the same. H is just a B without a top and a bottom.
Sure.
So yeah, Hungary. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Hungary or Greece. I don't think so. I just don't think so. I think Devo almost played Greece once since I've been working for him, but now Dr. George says I will have to drive back to Hungary to get the rest of my stuff. How far is that drive from Greece to Hungary? And is it scenic? Is it lush with greenery, or is it just highways and rest stops, or what's it like? Please describe to me, Dr. October, your drive from Greece to Hungary.
In full detail.
In full detail, describing the smells and the sights and the sounds. Are you farty during your drives,
Yes.
Dr. October? Well, Jaelyn is.
Of course. How do you think we're moving?
She's just, we're fart power.
Cars
The mighty flatulence of Jaelyn.
Cars are on its own.
Fred Flintstone style.
Yeah,
Fred
exactly.
Fartstone. Fart Flintstone. Fred Flint Fart.
There you go.
Dash Cat is not amused, he's only concerned.
He's never amused.
Takes a lot to amuse the Dash Cat.
I swear I saw him blink yesterday.
Say what?
I saw him blink yesterday.
About 1,000 miles, says Dr. October.
Holy shit.
One way. Farting like there's no tomorrow. That's a good quote by Dr. October.
Get that tramp stamp, Michael.
Farting like there's 17 tomorrows.
Only 17.
Oh, look at the trees. So yeah, what's it like, that drive, Dr. October? Is it a lot of green like this, a lot of trees, or
It's not so great.
what kind of view do you have during that 1,000-mile drive?
That's such a long drive.
Well, what did we drive to this?
Like 200 or 300.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jeez. So that's kind of like me driving.
Like right now, there's 203 left.
That's kind of like me driving from North Carolina to like Wisconsin or something. Like a 12, 13-hour drive. Is that what you're talking? Mr. October, Dr. Ass, as it were. Let's see, Hungary and most of Serbia is boring as hell to drive through. Southern Serbia is pretty with hills and a bit like what you're seeing now there. Oh, cool. I've never been to Serbia either. All right, Dr. October, one day when I fall up into a big batch of money, I'm just going to fly out there and visit. We're going to go to all those countries in a car. That'd be sick. And we'll do graffiti along the way.
That's tonight's mission.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So tonight, after the 80s festival, Jaelyn and I are going to go out with some friends in Raleigh, downtown Raleigh. It's going to be real fun.
I had a surprise for Michael in Asheville.
Oh yeah, our friend T Kadef, also known as Todd, he came out, drove like 7 hours to come meet us at the show last night in North Carolina.
I met him in Vegas 2 months ago. We've been scheming a little surprise show up for Michael.
Yeah, so I totally didn't know he was coming. He brought me a really cool custom designed energy dome.
Do you have it?
It's in my luggage. I'll show it on the next stream. This coming Thursday I'll be streaming, so I'll show it then. It's really cool. Very thoughtful of him.
Yeah, but tonight we're going out again.
Yeah, tonight we're going out against our better judgment.
We didn't really get to go out last night. We just kind of plopped and we were done.
Man, after I got all my autographs after the show, I was beat.
You know it was bad when Michael chugs the water and goes to sleep.
Yeah, when I tap out,
that's
rare. Things have been lit. I mean, it was a lot. Yesterday really did seem like 3 days.
Yeah, I did.
Oh god, I
turned it up again.
I just gotta have a little, because I'm right in the sun. Like it's cooking me. Let's see the beautiful Jaelyn again. Look, doo-doo-doo. Diabetes, suck it down.
There's so much sugar in this.
Now, I gotta say, my little Nissan's doing really great on this trip.
Yeah.
165,000 miles on it, or whatever it is.
162,809. If
That's
anybody wants to know.
I've owned this car since I got it new in 2007, and it's still going strong, guys. I gotta tell you, it's all about maintaining the car. Oil changes, tune-ups when you need them, and of course, be kind to your car and pet it every now and then. And have a dash cat. That never hurts. If you don't have a dash cat, you may be fucking up.
Where did you find it?
I found dash cat at a thrift store where I find most things important to me in life. And that's right. I found Jaelyn at a thrift store.
Michael thrifted me. That's where I came from.
So this cat here was in a big bin of stuffed animals, and the bin had a sign on it that said 1 per child, free. And I was like, well, I want to see somebody argue that I'm not a child, so I'm going to take one. And he was just looking at me, and he said to me, I am your dash cat. And then immediately he lived on my dash. I used to have him kind of like just crushed up in the corner here. He would just
give him a little fancy seat.
He would stay there, but then I found this at a thrift store. A little desktop tack holder or whatever. I put some Velcro on the bottom. He's never been happier. And then I found these cool little paws for him. Praying paws. And he just watches over us, and he's always concerned but never upset.
No. Maybe a little disappointed at times, but never upset.
That's us right there. Triangle on the highway of urine.
Oh, trail of tears.
So, okay, well, Dr. October, 14 hours, that drive for Dr. October is 14 to 15 hours.
Oh my god.
Okay, so 14, 15 hours would be basically going straight there with no stops. Is that what you're saying? Because I drove myself up to Chicago and Wisconsin, I believe it was the year before last, to see Soap Girls. Like, I saw like maybe 5 or 6 Soap Girls shows in a row. And I mean, I love a road trip. I love road trips, but driving that far alone is really difficult. Really difficult. No matter how much caffeine or loud music you have, you get hypnotized by the road and you start zoning out, whether you're tired or not. It's really an interesting, scary phenomenon. So, yeah, there's road trip science. Look at how the sun rays are coming around those trees. Man, that's awesome.
So pretty. How long of a drive is it from here to Devotional?
From my house to Devotional, it's about 8 or 9 hours.
Oh my god. I texted Rob about that. He never texted me back.
Dr. October says it's the border crossings that take. Oh, I see. Because you're going from country to country. Yeah, so we're just zipping through states here. We don't have to stop for all that horse shit. So we're just zipping through the same country. It's a little easier. But America is huge. Dr. October, I don't know if you've ever been here. I can't remember if you told me you've ever been, but
very diverse.
But Mika, you got to come out here, dude. You got to make some reason to come out to to the south. We'll drive over to see Ryan Kidd in Tennessee, or maybe you and Ryan can drive out here. We gotta make that happen, man, before we get too old and feeble. Let's see, non-EU countries in between Hungary and Greece. Oh, okay. What kind of shenanigans do you have to go through there? Man. Never been to the U.S. Come on, Dr. Ass.
You're not missing much.
You are.
No.
Guess what you're missing, Dr. Ass? You're missing the beautiful Jaelyn. That's awesome. So yeah, Dr. October, we've got to make it happen. Much fun is to be had. And adventures. It's all about adventures, Dr. Ass. How can you be freezing? It's 95 degrees outside.
Oh, that's outside.
It's 90 degrees in here.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay, next time I'm going to have you have a snowsuit that you can wear in the car.
I prefer that, because Michael, it might as well be snowing in here.
Look, being cold is healthy.
Well, I'd rather be fat and hot.
Fatandhot.com.
Fatandhot.com. Sounds like a good.
That's going to be your YouTube page, Fat and Hot.
That's my OnlyFans name, Fat and Hot. I keep having these sweet teas.
Sweet teas, diabetes.
Sweet diabetes.
Thanks again for the likes, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, bucket list, October. Bucket list.
Where would you go if you came to the States?
Yeah.
Do you have like states that you like?
Mika, the beautiful Jaelyn asks, where would you go? Where would your point of entry be in the United States? Would you fly directly to Tennessee to see your best buddy Ryan, or would you fly into New York or West Coast or what? I would recommend that you make East Coast, Southeast Coast, Bible Belt area a destination, because we would have some fun road tripping. And road tripping on the East Coast is way more fun than anywhere else, I'm going to say.
I mean, West Coast, if you drive from like down
Pacific Coast Highway?
Yeah,
that's beautiful, but again, it's kind of touristy, and it's kind of like limiting.
It's pretty for it's busy for a reason. Yeah,
I've driven the Pacific Coast Highway from San Francisco to LA.
It's gorgeous.
And it was really nice.
Like up in Oregon and like the woods, and oh my god.
Yeah, of course you could see Ryan. Yeah, so maybe you would fly into Nashville, or actually Memphis, and then plan a road trip out here to Carolina, and then we would go from Carolina to wherever to do another road trip. We could make my house a headquarters for that part of the trip. It'd be real fun. We could plan some shows to go to, get on the guest list, rack up some swag. Really haven't thought about it that much where to go. Well, you better start, you weirdo, because you're getting old. And I'm getting older, so hurry up and get over here before we're all crippled up.
I'm getting younger. I don't know about
Yeah, check this out. You can see it happening. Jaelyn is getting younger right now. She's going to be a tween here in a minute.
I'm going to be a toddler by the time I get to your house.
Toddler by the time we get home, which is glorious. A dream come true for me. I just want a toddler driving me around. MC Toddler in the house.
My sippy, my juice.
We both have our snooper shirts. Hey guys, look at those great record beats in the back seat. Excellent. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, it's getting cloudy.
Yeah,
I'm digging this. The sun is gone, you guys.
That was quick.
Oh.
Yeah, does that mean I can turn my heat up a little bit? Because now it's colder outside.
As long as you grow a beard.
That's what it takes.
Grow a beard immediately?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Just push one out. Concentrate.
Push one out. No,
I can see it.
Yeah, it's coming.
I can see it. Little peach fuzz. Hey, Mr. Biz. Aaron, it's good to see you, bro.
I don't know who that is, but hello.
How's it going? Mr. Bizarro. He's on my stream. There's the beautiful Jaelyn. She's driving us from Asheville, North Carolina, back home to Raleigh.
I'm driving halfway.
Yeah, she'll drive while we're streaming, and then I'll drive the rest of the way. We're gonna go see. We just saw a concert last night in Asheville. The wonderful Snooper Band from Nashville, Tennessee, and the mighty Mutant Strain from Charlotte, North Carolina. Two great punk rock bands. Mutant Strain being straight up 100-mile-an-hour hardcore with some amazing guitar riffs, which are still stuck in my head this morning. And then Snooper, which is, I guess, the egg punk genre. I'm not very familiar with, but insane. Great mix of punk rock, wizardry, and jumping around and tracksuits and or those windbreaker suits. What do you call those things?
Yeah, tracksuits.
And also, like between songs, they would have this weird mix of like spoken word samples and techno music.
They had very, very Devo-esque moves.
Yeah, and really
incorporated that I've seen since.
Really great choreography. Yeah. So that was sick. So we saw that last night after driving 5 hours to get there, thrifting all day, meeting up with people I haven't seen in decades.
And the best BLT of my life.
Best BLT of her life. And then now we're driving back to Raleigh, North Carolina, so we can make it in time for the Totally Tubular 80s Festival. That's tonight. And we're going to see Men Without Hats. We're going to see Thomas Bailey. Oh, look at that car. It's all messed up.
Tom Bailey, Thomas Dolby,
Thomas Dolby, Bow Wow Wow. The Tubes. Oh. Now I've seen the Tubes
They were good.
twice in my life. Once in 1983 or 4.
I saw them like 2 weeks ago.
And once in 2001, and now again, and I can't wait. And Jaelyn's already seen the Totally Tubular Fest.
I went to the first date.
In Seattle? Yeah, in Seattle, where she hails from. Hail, yeah.
Hail, yeah.
And yeah, I'm psyched that she decided to come out and see another one. All right, so
that was the original plan, and then I was like, I wasn't gonna go to the Seattle one.
So yeah, Biz, hey, thanks for stopping in, Biz. It's good to see you. I wonder how many countries have been represented on this stream so far. We've got Greece from the mighty Dr. October. We've got a few Americans in here. We have Zeb, which is, I forget where Zeb lives. Zeb, are you still here? Where do you live again? Croatia or some shit? Where, where are you from, Zeb?
Some random island in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I think he's like Belgium or Croatia or, man, I don't remember where he is. If you could let me know, Zeb, if you're still here, that'd be wonderful.
It's probably a normal hour for everybody else.
Biz, it was such a great lineup. I mean, to see,
For what?
well, actually both nights I'm speaking of, but the 80s Fest is going to be great. I've heard that all the band sets are pretty short, but that's okay with me. Just to get a little taste of each of the bands and be able to say hi to Ivan from Men Without Hats is going to be great. I'm bringing him a little Devo gift, which he'll appreciate.
Would you bring him hats?
A little energy
Jones?
down. Yeah. Ivan, if you're watching, I'd
No, you're
cover
not.
your ears. It's
You're
gonna be a
watching, no, you're
surprise.
not.
So yeah, so it's rock and roll every night here for a couple nights.
As long as I'm here.
That's right. It's always rock and roll when Jalen's around. That's what we do.
With great shit rock and roll.
Don't forget Finland. Oh yeah, Finland.
Who's from Finland?
Is that where Zeb is? Who is here? Who is in here from Finland?
Is that where they have bad meat?
No, that was Scotland.
Also.
Now I have been to Finland as of last year, and that's where I got to see Aim on the Sniffers for the first time, I think.
That was in Finland?
And that was great, man. What a great time we had there. And then the next time I saw Sniffers was in Australia, and now I'll be able to, they're on tour again, so I'll be able to see them in the States. I am, oh yeah, but no, you're in Greece right now, aren't you, Dr. October? Or Hungary or Finland? Wait, you're in all three of those places right now? That's amazing. You left one body part in one place, another in another place.
Severed a limb in one day.
Yeah, and then carried your damaged torso to the next place. Oh, you're from Finland. Okay, I got you, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, well, it's good to have all these worldwide eyes on our boring little stream.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're making it go fast. We've already been streaming for like an hour.
I mean, I gotta say, I really like watching streams where it's just this kind of view, where it's just on the road.
It's relaxing.
I kind of dig it. So yeah. Now, yeah, we are kind of getting out of the mountainous region. God, it's fucking hot. If the sun wasn't just blasting across my chest. Oh, there's some great kudzu. Look at that, guys. That is kudzu. Man, the zoom on this phone is a little too overzealous. I I try to zoom a little bit and it zooms 600%. Okay, here. I still have to drive back to Hungary to get the rest of my stuff. Oh, no, I've seen that. Okay. That should count. No, oh, it counts, Doctor. Whatever you want to count, Dr. Ass, we'll count it. Dr. Ass is in control of what counts. What counts? Dr. Ass counts. And he counts the number of pimples on his butt. As we all do. If we're lucky enough to see him.
No, speak for yourself.
Jaelyn don't count no damn pimples.
I don't have any.
Before you leave, you're gonna have pimples. We're gonna get you some
stress acne.
We're gonna get you some pimples on your ass before you leave. Don't worry. Hey, look, Granny's.
Stress.
Granny's Country Kitchen.
That's what we're doing. Kind of place we're looking for yesterday.
Now, if we just can make some action happen on this highway here, maybe somebody up here is gonna make a wrong move,
I know.
entertain us with a hideous accident. When we were driving here yesterday morning, I swear there was 2 cars that passed us. I was doing 80 miles an hour.
Oh my god.
And they flew by us like
Yeah.
five times as fast as we were going.
Well,
Remember that?
Yeah, did T tell you how fast he was driving to get down there?
No.
110.
110? My little Nissan just died.
I know.
110, that's way too fast for anybody.
I know.
That's a little risky. And Dash Cat is concerned.
Yes, very.
Look at that. What if we just stayed on that shot? Dash Cat with like the road to bliss in the background. Hey, look, there's us. A little triangle on the road of urine. Golden energy. Oh yeah, Dash Cat. Thanks for your guidance. Look into his eyes.
There's a sparkle.
Look.
He's a sparkle.
Look. Look, he looks like he's nervous.
He is nervous.
Looks like
He
he's
has a
shaking.
camera in his face.
He's shaking.
He's
Ooh,
camera shy.
man. Ooh.
He became camera shy.
Oh man, it's so hot, you guys.
I turned it back down, so there's
It's
no
so
excuse.
hot. I'm sweating my balls off.
You're a baby.
At least I have 16 balls.
Yes, I have 9.
I can spare a few balls. Okay, what is this? Dr. October. I'm sorry, I thought you understood. Okay, so Asheville, North Carolina, we drove to yesterday morning from Raleigh, which is about a 4.5 hour drive when we took it in the rain.
Yeah.
And so we drove to Asheville to see 2 bands in concert. Snooper, my friends from Nashville, and Mutant Strain, friends of mine from Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 bands that I discovered basically at the same time at the fairly recent Sorry State Records 10-year anniversary festival in Raleigh. And that's where I met Connor of Snooper, who approached me after one of the bands played in Raleigh at the festival a year or 2 ago. And then that same night I saw Mutant Strain for the first time. Changed my life. I reinvigorated my love of hardcore punk. And so anyway, so we drove down there to see them, which we saw last night. It was a killer show, and I do have some excellent, super stupendous video of both sets coming to you probably fairly soon. Probably the day Jaelyn leaves, or maybe even tomorrow I'll be able to upload it. So now we're heading back to Raleigh, right back the next morning to catch the 80s Totally Tubular Festival in Raleigh, which is walking distance from my house.
Yeah.
So we're going to go there tonight. Then we're going to meet up with a bunch of friends after that, and we're going to explore downtown Raleigh. I'm going to show Jaelyn the dive bars and
I'm so excited.
the graph, and friends of mine are going to meet us up. So it'll be cool.
Excited.
Yep. And where we're going to get the energy to do all that, I don't know, but it's going to happen.
Maybe Michael lets me nap.
Okay, let's see. I guess I missed that part from earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should probably repeat myself more, but yeah, it's been a rock and roll journey, and man, I'm so glad we got to catch last night's show.
Me too. I'm glad how full the show was. That made me happy.
Yeah, it was really packed, and
Opener was weird though.
there was this one guy that opened. I can't remember his name. I kind of wanted to.
It was Madonna, but with
It was Madonna, but with
a different letter.
S's instead of.
Mados. I don't remember.
No, it was yeah.
One letter was changed.
Yeah, it was instead of N's in the Madonna, it was either S's or something R's or
I
can't remember. But
That's weird.
I kind of wanted to support him by buying a shirt or something, but I knew I was going to get a bunch of snooper stuff. So anyway, he was this guy that just had a little setup of analog noise making equipment, little beepers and boppers and boopers, and he just got up there and did some brutal noise. What was funny was his microphone didn't work all the time, so he was like screaming these brutal whatever vocals, and you could not hear a peep. He was up there jumping around and holding the microphone with his fists and screaming into it. You couldn't hear anything.
Nothing.
Every now and then you could hear his vocals come through, but it was good. It was good cacophonous noise. I enjoyed it.
I just didn't understand like the rap part of it.
Well, that was, see, I totally understand what he's doing there. Because as soon as he started playing that rap stuff at the beginning, you know, the auto-tuned, newfangled rap stuff, at the beginning of his set, it drew the normies in. Because they all started bopping their heads to something they could relate to,
Maybe that's what
a little simple rap beat. And then he just went, because I told you, I was like, he's going to fuck this up soon. It's going to change. He's just using this as bait.
It was a tactic.
It was bait, yeah. And then he went back to that and you can see the normies bopping their heads again, and then he just blew it away with
that makes sense.
Whitewashed right over it with noise.
That makes sense, yeah.
So the thing with last night's show was I originally heard that Mutant Strain and Snooper were playing together at the Milestone Club in Charlotte, which is where I grew up. I had been going to the Milestone Punk Rock Club since I was 14 or something. My bands have all played there. Like, it's just been a big part of my life, the Milestone Club, and it's still around. It still looks the same. So I heard that they were playing there on the same day today as our 80s festival, and I was like gonna be so bummed if we were missing Mutant Strain Snooper for the 80s fest, and there was no way around that. But then I found out, the day before they're playing Asheville, we could do that. So I called Jaelyn. I was like, Jaelyn, are you down for this? And she was like, let's do it. And I was like, all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna push through 2 days of road tripping.
Yep.
So
it's hard to get me to say no.
I mean, including the thrifting driving we've been doing, we're probably gonna have about 12 hours of driving, if not more, under our belts when we get home.
Well, plus my 10 hours of flying.
Well, yeah. Did a
10.
5 hours here, 5 hours back, but at least it's a direct.
Yep.
Connecting flights are a booger bear. But yeah, dudes, I'm so glad that you people, whether you just stopped in for a quick hello or you've been hanging out with us, I do appreciate you. And I wish we could all hang out in a room together.
Wouldn't that be cool? You should have a meet and greet, Michael.
I'm telling you,
I gotta meet up.
if I ever come across a big wad of money, first I'll pay off my house. Second of all, I will sponsor a big party at my house where I'll fly people in from all over the world. All the YouTubers that I've known for years, just fly them all in. Buy a bunch of Vices and go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who will be driving us? The beautiful Jaelyn.
We'll get a limo.
Yeah.
We'll get a big old car. 15
Big old jetliner. Don't carry Jaelyn too far away. Whoa.
I'll fly out here 5 hours to drive you around, Michael. That's basically what I did.
Don't worry, it won't be your last time.
Jared, Michael's
You're going to be addicted to the cackalaca.
Yeah, I miss her.
You're going to get home and go, oh,
No, I'm gonna get
what happened to all the trees and the redneck? Where's all the heavyset people?
Those are there too.
But they come from here.
Probably, yeah.
Those are tourists.
Yeah, those are the true. Everyone in Seattle's like avocado toast fit.
Oh my God, Pepsi Cola or Coca-Cola is saving my life right now. I woke up with the biggest headache this morning, you guys. I woke up an hour before our alarm went off, and I was struggling to try to find my ibuprofen.
Did you see me with my pillow over my head?
Yes, I woke Jaelyn up with all my rummaging, and then I took the ibuprofen, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a shower and shave and get this shit over with. So I did that, and then I went back to sleep for like 45 minutes. It was great. Great last little sleep spot there. But we feel great this morning. Now the headache's mostly gone. The butt ache's mostly gone.
That'll always be there.
But the heartache is still there. Dash Cat knows the heartache. He's concerned.
Dash Cat's gonna outlive us.
As usual.
Yeah.
Dash Cat outlives all.
Outlives all.
Because look, he's praying all the
Dash
damn
Cat
time.
has the answers to all your problems.
He has Our Fathers, Hail Marys, all the stuff.
No, if you had all the money in the world, you should get like one of those Jesus billboards with put Dash Cat on it. Like,
Dash Cat watches.
Watches all. Dash Cat sees all.
We illustrated in a Bible at the hotel.
Oh my God. I gotta send you all that.
Left it for other people to find.
We fixed it.
It's now error free. It's all fixed up.
It's fixed.
Speaking of fix, we went to this jackass Restore Habitat for Humanity thrift store, and they had a fix album, Reach the Beach. Just a normal, everyday, basically $1 record at most stores. Fix Reach the Beach, not in the greatest shape, in a glass case for $10.
Yeah, it was all locked up.
I'm like, what do they think they have there?
Well, out of all the other shit they had, that was probably worth
Dude,
it.
I found a CD worth $200 there for
Well,
$1.
they didn't know what that was.
I got this great CD, you guys. Let me know if any of you guys know about synth pop, the genre of music known as synth pop. There was a band called from the 80s called 121, O-N-E-T-O-O-N-E, 1 to 1. I forget the name of the CD album, but this album is worth a shit ton of money on Discogs, eBay. I had never heard of them before, but yeah, 1 to 1 synth pop CD. That's after the stream, we'll listen to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got it.
It might be in my trunk, but we'll have to listen to it. Yeah, so I'm really eager because they had good hair and good makeup, kind of like a new romantic look about them. So I'm hoping, you know, as pop as maybe Duran Duran, and then maybe as dark wave synthy as, you know, Visage or even Depeche Mode or something. I'm just eager to see what 1 to 1 sounds like. Really surprised that it was worth so much. There was a CD I didn't get. Now looking back, I probably should have just bought it. It was by a veteran of our military here, our wonderful freedom fighting military.
I cannot believe you didn't buy that.
Well, you know what?
Just
It was going to be one of those things. Well, basically what I didn't buy was a veteran of some foreign wars that made a CD of, I don't know, maybe country music or something, but his face had been obviously disfigured in the war. You know what? If you're going to be a freedom fighter, bone up and lose your face and don't complain about it. You chose that job.
And then he went into music.
But I did take a picture of it, which I showed Jaelyn, but then I accidentally deleted the picture when I cleaned my phone for shooting the video.
Yeah.
But it was a moment in time, you know?
Yeah, just a
It was a
memory.
moment in time. And Dash Cat is just concerned. He's just concerned.
Maybe a little disappointed this time.
Oh, here, I'm missing some. Okay, got to jump out, safe driving, and have fun in the 80s. Oh, Dr. October, if you're still here, Dr. Ass. My love, Dr. Ass, to you.
Goodbye, Dr. Ass.
And then here we go. Is that 404 TV? Hey, damn it, I'm always late to your. Well, you know.
We're kind of in the middle.
There was no
late.
There was no correct time to be here. 404.
Yeah.
You're here at the exact time you need to be. And guess what? 404 TV.
It's divine timing.
The Dash Cat sends his love and concern. That's a look of concern right there. He's not angry. He's not even upset.
He's happy you showed
That's a
up.
look of concern. You want to see another look of concern?
Very concerned.
The beautiful Jaelyn. Okay, let's see. The sun's back, unfortunately.
Dash Cat and me have the same blue eyes.
Oh.
Oh, Dash Cat.
Genetically linked. Genetically linked to Dash Cat. I think Dash Cat's got to be your next tattoo.
I was just saying that.
And not just Dash Cat, the whole dashboard across your
Oh
shoulders.
my God. No, tramp stamp.
This thing.
It's a tramp stamp.
Yeah, tramp stamp.
The middle beautiful piece of the tramp stamp is Dash Cat.
DashCatTrampStamp.com.
On my ass.
Ass stamp.
Ass stamp.
You heard it first. Jalen's gonna get an ass stamp
That'll be the next live stream. Tune in.
for Jalen's ass stamp. That could be a weekly thing. Jalen's ass stamp stream.
You would get record-breaking views.
Rectum breaking news.
Rectum-breaking news.
Okay, more of this. Boom.
Gorgeous. We're back in the sunshine.
Kids. Who else is here? 404. Speaking of concerns, yesterday was weird. I had to look after a. Oh, this is really hard for me to read because the sun's in my eyes. I'm blind. I had to look after an abandoned dog.
Oh no.
Good news though. The owner was found, and turns out there was miscommunication with our neighbor. Okay, but the owner was found and the dog's okay. That's
Did
good.
the owner purposely abandon the dog?
I wouldn't put it past a human.
I wouldn't give it back to the human.
But I'm saying, is the dog safe? Everything's good? 404, let us know. We are concerned as Dash Cat.
I think I'm more concerned than Dash Cat.
I don't think it's possible. Look at that face.
No, you're right.
can't. I mean, look, compare the concern.
He's permanently like that. I can't.
By choice, though.
No.
Nobody's forcing him to be concerned. This is
only his immortality.
This is a purposeful, active look of concern on purpose. In fact, says 404 TV, dogs safe and sound. In fact, he'll be coming up again to play with our dogs tomorrow.
Oh, he made a friend.
Look, Dash Cat, I think you saw him smile a little bit, didn't you? When he heard that?
He
Just a little.
smiled.
Just a little. Just about like Jaelyn's squinchy smile there. The trademark squinchy smile of the beautiful Jaelyn. Squinchy smile, squinchy smile. You know what I'm really looking forward to, Jaelyn?
What?
Seeing Marty McFarty and my other cats today.
Oh my gosh.
After they had some big storms roll through Raleigh when we were out of town, and the power actually went out. I got a little notice that the power went out, and I can only imagine Marty McFarty, my son, my adoptive son. He's really scared of storm noises, and I can only imagine he was a little concerned, like Dash Cat, when I wasn't there to comfort him through the storm. Because typically when he was a little boy, before I adopted him, he would run into the sewer system and hide from the storms, catch him a rat or two. But yeah, my other cats are not bothered by storms at all. Loud noises of any kind, really, they don't mind. 404 also, rectum breaking news, keeping that for a song title. And please send me a test pressing.
That is pretty good.
When that song comes out on vinyl,
I was gonna say,
I demand a test pressing.
when it comes out on anything, I want to know. I want to listen to it.
Today on Channel 11, rectum breaking news from Dash Cat.
It's such a good name.
Rectum breaking news.
It's awesome.
Have your name legally changed to rectum breaking news.
That sounds
What's your
good.
first name? Rectum. What's spell it rectum? Like WRECKED.
That
Apostrophe
would be a
EM?
sick band name.
Or a tag.
Rectum.
How about RECTUM? Oh, that is rectum. That's how you spell it for real.
Like WRECKT.
Or WRKDU.
That's a great tag. Rectum.
WRKD apostrophe EM.
Oh my god. Someone write this down.
Rectum.
That's fucking.
What'd you do to them? Rectum.
I wonder if that's a band name yet. If it's not, it should be.
Look at the happiness in Jaelyn's face after discovering that rectum could be her new tag.
That's perfect. I'm so upset that I've wasted time not doing that. So upset.
What a glorious existence we have.
I wasted 20 years.
Now, this is interesting. There's a bunch of blank billboards. Look at all these blank billboards.
They're missing a dash cat.
They need to have some graph up there. Cornfields, everybody. Gave you a little peek. Okay, so 404 says it needs to have a confusing time signature to mess with the stoner types. Hey, that's me. 404 says like 3-4 for a few beats, then 5-4 for a few more, then 4-4. Okay, you got it figured out, dude. Before you lose your creative spark,
Write it down.
go record this motherfucker. Go record it in your cell phone, record it in a bathroom, on an old tape player, whatever. You go record that song right now before you lose your youthful vigor and creativity. As Dash Cat will tell you, he's a bit concerned. Look into his eyes.
His little shaky eyes. Look at all that.
Oh, look at the kudzu, guys.
I don't know if they can see it.
Oh, they can see it. Look at that. Kudzu. It blankets everything like a disease.
It's like you.
It's like the COVID of the plant world.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, now, we can kind of see some good cloud action now.
The one singular cloud.
Cloud action. And by the way, this is what we're doing right now. There's us, the little blue triangle on the Golden Energy Urine Trail to Raleigh. Now I'm hoping I can convince the beautiful Jet to stop at some point on our way here, stretch our legs to go to an antique mall or flea market or some such thing.
If we stop, that means I'm done driving and into your
Oh yeah, no, I'm ready to. I can drive anytime.
If we see one, we'll stop.
I think it might be
Well, they'll
wise to
open
go
it
to that
again.
one called. It's really kind of close to my house. It's called. Geez, we took a picture of it on the way here. But yeah, there's a flea market in mind That's pretty cool because there's a lot of outdoor vendors,
Oh, cool.
like a lot of Mexican descent people
Yeah,
with
we'll
just
look that up.
little parking spots full of crap. And then
Oh,
indoors,
cool.
there's also a ton of stuff.
Oh, yeah. What time? Oh, we'll have to look that up.
It's called the Something Road.
I don't know.
It starts with a B or an H. I can't remember, but it's the Something Road Flea Market.
It's one of the ones I wrote down.
Yeah, it's B or H or
Oh, Buckhorn.
Buckhorn Jockey Lot. That's what it's called.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah. So anyway, and if you're just tuning in, 404 TV says I'm already recording a demo on my guitar. Yeah, get to work, creative man.
That's awesome.
Create. See, it's very important. Let me just get on my soapbox about this creator versus consumer thing that I have in my mind most of the time. I think by default, without even trying, most people are just high percentage of consumer. We can not help being consumers. And in this world, it's very easy to just be 100% consumer all the time and never create anything. All you do is suck up everybody else's creation, and you don't put out any yourself. And by creating, I don't mean creating children or bowel movements or a meal for yourself. I mean actually creating something, some creative output. So when somebody like 404 TV or my other friends on YouTube create things on YouTube or otherwise, I think it's really cool, because if you think about it and you think about what percentage of the time you're a creator and what percentage of the time you're a consumer, I think you'll find that the quality of life goes up the more you add creating to your percentage. So I would say realistically, I'm probably a 65% creator, the rest consumer. Well, maybe a little higher creator than that. But most people, I think, 10% creator at most, 90% consumer. Like I said, creating doesn't mean, unless you're a cook and you do it for a living and it's your passion. I don't mean cooking food, that's not creating. Making babies, that is not creating. I mean, it is creating, but it's creating problems.
Yeah. What do you think the pro in creating means? Problem creating.
Or bowel movements, or that's not doesn't count. But I'm talking about creating from your passion, from your gut, from your creative giblets.
You can have bowel movements as long as it's art.
As long as you present
long
it,
as
like
it comes
G.G.
out
Allen
art.
presented his bowel movements in a creative way. Let's say.
So did Elvis.
Elephants, maybe not intentionally.
I don't know.
Maybe he did it by accident, but he still did. Oh, and thanks again for the likes, you guys. Let me explain this likes thing for the people who haven't heard my spiel on this. So that little thumbs up button there, the likes, the Fonzie button, I like to call it, that little thing is not really telling me if you like what you're seeing or not. What it's used for is to trick the algorithms. The algorithms are currently in control of our destiny and our YouTube pages. And so you trick them into thinking that this is a channel that should be shared with other freaks, other like-minded individuals, other geeks, other dorks, nerds, you know, those kind of types. And then those people come in and they're like, hey, for some reason this came up in my feed, I came to check it out. And then they end up coming back from, there was a tag that said shit on the side of that van, two color. They end up coming back and making friends, and that's how we spread the word here, the gospel. So that little like button is just to trick the computer gods into thinking that this is valuable content. And it just does us a service, because then we get to spread non-valuable content instead. So here we go. All right. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and I think I have kept up with the chat for the most part here. Fonz. Oh, Carlin. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for the Fonzie uptick there. Look at that. Did you see that lowrider pickup truck?
No.
What are you looking at?
The road. I'm not looking at the other cars passing.
Dude, there was a real lowrider Sanford & Son pickup
mirror.
truck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing some good shit. I wish I could have showed you guys the tag that just went by on the delivery truck. It was really, the style of it wasn't good, but in big fat bubble letters, outlined in black, filled with blue, it said shit.
Why not?
I mean, it was a shit tag, but at least they represented it as such. So, you guys, I will be doing my normal Thursday evening live stream, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. East Coast time, this coming Thursday, the day before I fly to New York. So that is going to happen. And I already have some great mail that I got to open on the stream, and it's going to be really cool, I can tell you that. And I'll probably have some stories or some things to show you from this trip, from not only the Mutinous Strain and Snooper Show, but also the 80s Festival, which we will be devolving into tonight. And I still haven't really decided what shirt to wear. It's going to depend on the weather.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Oh yeah, slow down.
I'm going the speed limit. Just let me know.
All right, here we go. Where's the po-po?
I don't think there is one. I think they just say that.
No, there will be. That thing's usually pretty up on the money. We'll see up here
I thought
somewhere.
we said it was reported 38 minutes ago, so if they've been sitting there for 40 minutes, yeah.
Oh, well, so it happened a long time ago?
Yeah.
Why did it just now tell you?
Because somebody reported it
Oh, I see.
38 minutes ago. And I can say, yes, it's still there, or no, it's not there anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, Dash Cat counts, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Dash Cat is a speed trap in himself, but he's not going to trap me. Ain't no speed trapping me. And the clouds.
Do you want to drive in 17 minutes?
Possibly.
Because then that's on the 2 hour mark.
We've been streaming for 2 hours.
No, then there's 2 hours left.
Oh. Well, let's see how many viewers we have in a minute here. If it's highly active with comments and viewers, then we'll keep on a little bit. If it's not, we'll end it. So we could be ending the stream at 10-15 minutes here, unless there's a significant interest.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Forever hold your Dash Cat.
Or her forever hold your peace.
I mean, just Dash Cat alone is content valuable. You know. That guy never breaks character. Never.
Only when you're not looking. He'll blink.
Now, Jaelyn will break character every now and then.
Stop it. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Good old diabetes, America. Oh, happy Saturday says.
Happy Saturday.
Oh, hey, Brian. What's happening? Hey, thanks for stopping in. Thank you. So 404 says, also, if I'm quiet in chat, it's because I'm doing my first show multicam since 2023.
Oh.
What? And man, I have missed the challenge of editing different angles together. Oh, cool. Well, see, you're a busy creator, man. I'm into it. busycreator.com. 404, thanks for your service to the creator lifestyle. But yeah, I think once most people realize that they are such a high percentage of consumer, they want to change that, at least a little bit. I feel like less of a person if I'm not creating a lot. Well, maybe
I'll eat no shit.
I feel like... Wait. Say it again.
No!
We're going to die because she won't recite all eating no shit again.
I'm trying to drive and I have a camera in my face, Michael.
It's not in your face necessarily.
Yes, it is. Don't stop.
I'm not making anybody dizzy by doing that. So, yeah, so it's good to see everybody. I've seen some people popping up in here that I don't usually see lately, so that's a happy thing for me.
It's the thumbnail.
Dude, I'm really, the more and more the day goes on here, the more I'm getting excited for our adventures
Me
tonight.
too.
I really am digging it.
This drive is going much quicker than the drive there.
Man, that drive here was a little white knuckle,
Yeah.
but interesting.
I started to doze off and Michael wasn't happy about it.
Well, it wasn't that I wasn't happy. I was just concerned.
Why? That I was relaxing?
Yeah, that I would be left alone while you were relaxing, and then I would fall asleep.
10 minutes.
See, that's the thing. When I'm driving and you're my wingman, you got to be there to make sure I'm awake and
No, I'm
talking.
not a wingman. I'm a passenger princess and I want to sleep.
Wing ass.
Wing ass.
She's my wing ass. She got that paparazzi slap down. There's Jaelyn on the paparazzi slap. Yeah, she has a pretty good paparazzi slap. If you
I
ask
have
me.
to around you.
Well practiced. What do I do with this? I love this selfie stick. It's the best selfie sticks I've ever had. This is the one that's lasted the most, the longest. All other selfie sticks pale in comparison, right? Yes. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Don't make me pull this car over, young man, says Carlin. It's true, Carlin. Except young man's wrong. That's wrong.
Homer's life's in my
That
hands.
is very wrong. More like, you elderly, decrepit fuck. Hey! Oh, I was hoping to see a Bojangles logo on that sign, but no luck.
I have
So-
Bojangles with
So Jaelyn had her first Bojangles experience
I did.
yesterday. Now, can you give us a brief
It was so good.
review?
Well, I was still waking up and nauseous.
Waking up nauseous, and then Bo, what happened?
I
Make
was
everything
fixed. I was
better?
healed.
What was your favorite part of
The
the
biscuit.
Bo? Biscuit. It's a true Southern biscuit.
Yeah.
Much better than those. Much better than those. Paparazzi slap. Much better than those McDonald's biscuits. Although it did hit the spot this
It
morning.
did. I can't do fried food. So, I don't know.
But fried food can do you.
Yeah. BLT can do me. Oh.
Ha!
Ooh.
That's lyrics right there.
Ooh.
The BLT can do me.
Yeah.
With a Tom Petty record plan.
That is my death row meal. What is everybody's death row meal?
It was tagged. S-P-E-R. I missed it. S-P-E-R. Pretty big bubble letters there.
Michael, what's your death row meal? Like if you were about to die and they're like, all right, one more meal.
Oh, it depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Well,
It might be the best.
If you're about to be electrocuted, what are you in the mood for?
I mean, I'd probably opt for a very expensive steak.
Your budget's
baked
like
potato.
$30.
Budget. Last meal don't have a
They
budget.
give you a budget.
$30. I'm going to get coupons at McDonald's and load up. No, I probably.
What's everybody's death row meal?
I might get my favorite burrito in the world, which is made by a place in Raleigh called Baja Burrito. It's a mole chicken burrito, but it's not the dark coffee-colored mole that you usually find. It's a tomato-based mole and shredded chicken. It's the best, the only mole burrito I will ever eat in my whole life, and I can't find one anywhere else on the planet that makes them like that. So that would likely be one of my choices for a last meal.
I want to know everybody else's.
I'm not really a
That's my
foodie.
favorite question.
So I might even skip the last meal and say, don't you have anything else you can give me?
I heard someone once say that like they would just swallow popcorn kernels, just the kernels, so when they're electrocuted, it turns into popcorn.
Oh. Like one
So
of
you
those,
just start like popping.
those aluminum pop.
Yeah.
And what are they called?
I know what you're talking about. The stovetop
Yeah, they're
ones.
stovetop pop. Yeah, stovetop popcorn.
Yeah.
Those things never popped right. They always got burned on the bottom. Like Jalen's always burned on the bottom. Fucking A. So let's see here. Okay, so I think we do have a good number of people watching, which is nice. I think at this point we are going to say goodbye. We're gonna sign off here for the stream because
Unless anybody has an objection.
unless anybody has some last minute questions or concerns like Dashcat has, let me know because we're gonna finish the last couple hours of our drive. We're gonna
Play some good music.
go to my house, get a little re-up of energy,
Shower,
and,
freshen
direction, yeah, pet the kitties, and then we're gonna go to a festival of 80s bands, which we're really looking forward to. And thank you in advance, Men Without Hats, for your gracious guest listing of us. I really appreciate it. Now, here's something that pops up. Have fun. Thank you, 404. We love you. We love you, 404. Stay active, stay creative, and I can't wait to hear the song
Oh my god.
that you're working on. Really, I'm serious. And so please
Mine too.
press that on vinyl as soon as possible. Now,
That's gonna make some cool art.
don't forget, videos coming soon in the next couple days of Snooper Live, Mutant Strain Live, likely some of these 80s bands we're seeing tonight live, and then I'll be streaming Thursday at my usual time, 7 to 9 p.m. East Coast time. Hopefully the beautiful Jaelyn will stop into that stream and say hi
I always do.
and give me some regrets and
I'll give you shit.
complaints about the trip that we've had.
There will be some.
Thanks. All right, so anybody else say anything? Okay. Yeah, thank you for coming, Record Man. Enjoyed, have fun. We'll see you guys around. May the rock and roll gods bless you all as they blessed me and Dog here, the beautiful Jaelyn. And we'll see you later. And we're going to end on a very concerned view of Dashcat.
Say bye, Dashcat.
Dashcat, we love you. All right, everybody, see you.
Bye.